YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Buddha back in the building for some more Last Cloudia X FMA videos. And you can see on my screen we have a clear mission rewards screen for one of the missions where I have just confirmed it drops 150 unit souls for the collab units every time you clear it. That's literally insane. This is by far the best collab character grind I think I've been a part of since Devil May Cry. I'm not sure if any of the collabs were as generous as this before, but even the Dr. Stone rerun I thought was an extremely generous grind for those characters. And to be able to do this stage and grab 150 souls for the character guaranteed is like, I'm pretty sure that's unheard of. Shout out to 2B or Alice aka Ivaz aka Mute and Rithik aka The Forest in my Discord, because when I did run this challenge the first time and I got 150 souls, I was like, is this every single time? And they said yep. So here was my second attempt you just saw, and there we go. I did get that 150 souls drop. You do get this from the 50 ticket stage in the extra challenge reward, which is not difficult at all. If you look in the event screen right here, you farm up either the boy with metal limbs here or the hard mode, whichever one you can do, in order to get these tickets. And once you get enough, about 50 of them I think it costs for the hard stage, that's what gives you 150 souls. The other stage does give you a certain amount of drops. I can't quite remember how many. I'd say the trick here is to grind enough tickets to do the 50 cost stage, the hard mode, and snag yourself 150 freaking souls for these characters. Right now it's easy because we only have Alphonse and Edward in there, so doesn't leave you too much that you got to worry about. Not too many characters. It's not like Dr. Stone if you had done the rerun for the first time like me and there were 5 freaking characters that you had to choose from to work on. Luckily I was limited because I only got Gen and Senku, but I thrive when I'm confined in limitations, so this is fine with me. Boom, look at that. 150 souls. I mean, that's enough to get this man to his 4th awakened in one clear. I think before that, awakens 1, 2, and 3 are 30, 60, 90 respectively, so about 180. So in 3 clears of this stage, if you get 150 tickets, which you're going to have a ton of tickets by the time you just start grinding through those stages, and you can bring a friend support if you're struggling to beat the stage. Bring a friend support that's pretty beefy. Go on the Reddit, go on the Discord, ask for friend ads, bring them, and you will wipe these stages easily. But just by beating this 50 ticket stage 3 times, I've gotten Edward right here already awakened to the 4th slot, and I'm going to stop there because at that point I'm going to dump all of these souls into his SC pool, which is beautiful. It's going to be so freaking easy to get him to 80 SC. It's just insane to me. Boom, right there. So we can do a nice little 12 added to his SC with the remaining souls I had from that run. And that's all I'm going to do is keep grinding this event, get the mission rewards, get the drops, and dump those souls into the respective characters. Once I'm done with Edward here, I mean, it's going to be easy to get this man to +6, which I probably will do. Just insane how generous this collab is for these characters. And even if you just got Alphonse to start, you're going to have a blast of a time getting him maxed out, at least in regards to his awakening and his SC pool, because the soul grind is absolutely insane. Meanwhile, while you're doing all that, make sure you're taking advantage of the materials you're grinding from the stages to enhance the alchemy equipment that we have for the event. I already did the Führer sword, and like I said, that was after like 1 run through each of those event stages, and there's really not that many. After I did that, I had enough materials to get the Führer sword to +40. I just want to show this off real quick. Right within, well, you got to beat this first stage. You'll do that, then it'll unlock boy with the metal limbs on normal. beat those 5 stages. It'll unlock hard mode, beat those 5 stages. By then, you'll have tickets to do the extra challenges, which you will have to complete in order. You'll only see the easy stages available. Complete those, then you'll be able to move on to those hard stages, and then just hoard your tickets for completing that. Like I said, as you do all these, you will be getting these mission points in order to get these materials, which is going to be great for new players. And we also have the trading space, which you will accumulate these coins and these philosopher stones, which I'm pretty sure are a very rare drop. I need to probably talk with the gang and see if there are certain stages that look better than others. A lot of this information, a lot of these questions that I have, you know, I will be discussing with Tweaks and Crypt tonight on the LC Pro podcast, like I shouted it out in the summons video. So again, make sure, look in the description for the Discord link, and I'll throw in Cryptman's Twitch link so you can catch it live in both places. So that's going to be one of the currencies in order to get these prisms. So I got to figure that out because your boy's trying to take advantage of all the prisms. You can get a nice poster. This is actually where I did buy the suit of armor that you saw with these coins here. I think it's only about 150 coins, and you can see I've already bought that and replenished up to 766. So, and then just a ton of rewards you'll be able to grab if you're needing some crystals, crystallites, clusters. Very, very affordable here, and just some awakening materials if you'd like. Beautiful. Oh, well, look at that. Here you go. This looks like a pretty solid way to farm up your Philosopher's Stone. Just clear the stages, get those points. Like right now, I could get 7 of them if I wanted to, and at that point, I think I could get, I could get at least one of Edward's prisms, and I could get Alphonse's prisms, which if I actually buy this, I guarantee it will refresh. Yeah. So you can buy Alphonse's prisms, but they'll be, every time you buy one, it's going to increase JK. That was 1 prism we got. The next 8 are going to cost 3 of these Philosopher's Stones. And then I imagine the final 10th one will cost maybe 5. And then for Edward, we can buy 2 of them at the moment for 5 Philosopher's Stones each. But it seems like this is going to be the way to go, is just to grind up the event medals and then switch it over for a Philosopher's Stone. If I find any other information, I'll probably make a community post about it, just so I don't have to make a whole video around that specifically. But that seems like a really, really good way. I mean, just to show you that I mean business, I'm going to do it right now, just to get an Edward prism. Seems good to me. These are the prizes, guys. These are the prizes of this collab. Or all of these different ways to just upgrade these units where, you know, traditionally you'd have to rely on your luck on the gacha to get extra dupes, get these prisms, increase their SC reserve that much more. And here we just get it completely for free. I mean, literally less than an hour of doing this event, and I've already got these guys to a ridiculous level. And speaking of, right, I was able to fill out Edward's board already, as you can see, at 4-star. I've yet to awaken him to 5-star. Got to get him to level 100. I'm going to have to grind up some more of these things, but then we'll definitely be pushing him to 5-star. I'll probably try and make a video of him at 4-star before that. But what I wanted to say, I did just increase, you saw me increase this guy's SC pool a little bit, but without even touching his SC, without even getting it to level 80, without even getting it to 80 out of 80. Now we can get it up to 82, which is great. When he was at 20 out of 20 SC, all I did was equip dual wield and I think MP up max, or MP up max and MP up, and then dual wield I also gave to him. Don't even have his second accessory slot unlocked. Homeboy's capping on crits. Granted, we're taking on very, very weak stages in these in this event, but dude's gonna be a menace. I can already tell. This was at like level 8 max board, 20 out of 20 SC. Homeboy's freaking capping his damage, which is insane. And I can tell you right now, one, Tweaks put out a video already on this man, because you know that dude doesn't waste any time. So go check out Edward Elric to get a rough version of a fully built Edward Elric already. 5-starred, 120 out of 120. He took on Pablo Boria. Just go watch the video. I'll link it so it'll pop up right there. I'm very happy I pulled him. I'm going to have a lot of fun with him, at least until I get the LR arc and I can get that apple pie skill, because, man, that thing's juicy. What are some other things that we should talk about? Maybe draw some attention back to the alchemy, because I just want to emphasize how good this is for new players. Whenever there is event-limited equipment to enhance in the alchemy tab, take advantage of it. One, the material that you need to enhance these equipment during the event is much easier to farm than is typical, because you get it from just grinding the event stages, which gives you a whole bunch of other stuff like we covered, helping you progress. It's going to give you these things, and once you acquire these, it's 100% chance all the way up to plus 40. So usually when you're enhancing equipment in that weapon or armor tab that you can see, it's going to tier up in equipment success chance. So like right here, let's see if I can show it off. I mean, we're already at like plus 19. But you can see here, I was looking for it for a second, the success rate, even at going from 19 to 20, the success rate is 100%. Usually after you cross levels 1 through 10, from 11 to 20, it goes down to like a 90% chance or an 80% chance or something like that. When you're enhancing event equipment while it's active, it's 100% chance until you get to plus 40. So again, just another reason why it's so important, especially for new players, to grind this up. You're going to get those stat increases, as you can see. When we put it up by 1 right here, it's going to go from defense 110 to defense 111. Now, I am not sure, and actually we can double check here, if these pieces of equipment get more traits as you level them up. It's possible. It's pretty typical, and I've seen it occur more times than not, that these event equipment will obtain a new trait on them after you get either to plus 30 and sometimes plus 40 at max. So if we scroll down to where we can see these things, we can see that I don't believe they get an extra trait when you're leveling them up. Because if I'm using this armor, the Ogre's Head, for example, that trait, physical damage taken minus 5%, that was there as soon as I acquired it. And then it's showing the defense plus 31. If you remember, we were looking at a plus 110. So I imagine at plus 40, that plus 131 is what it's going to reflect. And also what I've seen them do whenever there are traits added to these equipment after a certain level, after a certain enhancement level, it'll be highlighted in red, or it will like say in parentheses, trait added at max level or something like that. So I believe like even the Führer's sword, yeah, it came with physical attacks have a chance to reduce enemy defense and deal damage. It had that as soon as I acquired it, and then when I got it to plus 40, those are the stats that it had: plus 137 strength, plus 24 defense. And like I'm saying, like I'm trying to say, new players, to do this, please. The grind is easy. It's just, you know, monotonous. It's doing the same stage over and over again, but that's what we sign up for in these gacha games, right? We do these daily tasks, these repetitive tasks, in order to get our rewards, slap it on our units, and then rinse and repeat the process. So these equipment items are going to be fantastic for new players. This is just a great neutral style sword with a nice 137 strength, which is going to help out a ton of players who are just beginning the game. And I noticed this State Alchemist pocket watch, which you're going to get after you do all of the challenges on the home screen. This trait, Battle Start, gain defense mind plus 15% buff, is extremely nice. And then for the statuses that it comes with, plus 500 HP, plus 50 MP, fire resistance 5, ice resistance 5, all the core elemental resistances plus 5. Like, that is a great accessory that I'm probably going to use even as an end game player, just because of how big that 15% is, you know, on occasion. So like I said, take advantage of all these, because it's not easy to get them. It's not as easy to get them to plus 40 after the event is over. And that's if they offer the ability to upgrade them after it's done, which I'm not sure they do every time. I don't think they do. Especially with event equips, you kind of have the event time to get it up, and then it's gone. So I just wanted to bring attention to that for any of the new eyes looking at it, or just a reminder to the player base to remind new players to take advantage of this. Not difficult at all. It doesn't seem like there's any gimmicks to, you know, grind this event out and make it as efficient as possible. Of course, use your Beast Hunter arc. So if we go into plus 40, if we go into the last stage here, I'm not sure if there's a specific stage that is better than the other ones. Like I said, I need to talk to the people about that. I'll also try maybe and put a pinned comment if I get any other information in this video. But for example, I'm going to bring this Farmer Yashimaru, which is great. I've got my level 1 Beast Hunter with a level 10 Beast Hunter active skill to take advantage of extra stolen drops from the final wave. And I've got my 2 event units. Well, 3 event units, but my 2 main ones in order to get all those bonuses. I've got those 2 arcs on them to teach them skills as we run these events. And with that, we'll go ahead and run this bad boy. Another thing, I'm glad I clicked on this. I had 0 event orange orb recoveries before this morning, and now I've got over 100. So they are being extremely generous. I know 50 of them came from the summer special. Still, getting 50 orange orb recovers, if you didn't watch that, it's great. It's just wonderful. I think they sent it to everyone who has an account. So big ups, big ups. There, it's going to help everyone grind this event out so much easier. And I'm very pleased by what I'm seeing so far. That's why, you know, there's still more for me to explore. But I wanted to just highlight these things that I've seen. If you're looking, Edward is spamming skills with no skill stock. And MP ain't looking too bad. Here we go. I'm going to pop my Beast Hunter ability to get those extra drops. And then I'm going to spam his S3. And we're going to see what that looks like. Yeah, like, I mean, come on, guys. So, not quite damage capping on that stage. Like I said, I was probably taking on one of the earlier stages. Like the easy mode stages where the enemy defenses are way, way, way less. He's just insane. There's still so much for me to do with him. There's still so much for me to build. And like I said, that alchemy ability to spam skills with 0 skill stock is absolutely busted. Please go check out Tweak's video to see what I mean, to get the full effect of it. And there you go. As you can see, we got one of each. We got 10 tickets in total. We got 4 of the alchemy enhancing equipment, alchemy enhancing material, and then a total of what, 20 coins to spend in the trading shop. Now, I'm not sure, there are these like glowing yellow items that are also alchemy enhancement upgrades. These are the standard ones you'll use, and like I haven't even gotten a philosopher stone from this stage yet, so those are very, very rare. And like, there you go. Just grind out the event, get your points, get your mission rewards, upgrade your alchemy, build up your tickets. I've got 31 now. I'll keep grinding these stages until I have 50. I'll go back into the extra challenge, and I'm going to make sure to max out Edward first, and then I'll start working on Alphonse. But beautiful. Like, this is everything I could have asked for in terms of the ease of upgrading these collab characters, and very exciting times for new players especially. Looks like we got this. Boom. Wonderful. 2 more tickets right there. Like, I've already gotten so many tickets just from playing about an hour at this point since I've been playing while I was recording. We've got 7 collab tickets already, so almost enough for a multi-spin. Beautiful. Just great, great, great stuff. I'm so excited to keep on exploring this, talking with everyone, seeing what they get, spinning this friend gacha because it's OP AF. I'm going to need the materials to work on both Edward and Alphonse since they are 5-star characters each in preparation for part 2, right? Still so much to do, but look at that beautiful art, that animation. I'm going to wrap up the video. Just wanted to draw some attention to some of my findings in the newest event. Incredible for new players. Some of the veterans will look at it and be like, I'm never going to use those equips. I already have enough materials from auto farming. And that's fine. There's plenty for you to do. Go grind some multiplayer, bro. Get your mats up. But for the new players who are going to be joining us because of this collab, Make sure to take advantage of it. Enjoy the game. Reach out to us. Look in the comments for extra tips and tricks. And I will be here to upload. So hit that like and subscribe, that bell notification so you know when I get those videos up. And that's all I got for you this time. Hope you enjoyed the video. And y'all know what we say. Work hard, play harder. See you in the next one.